In this video, I'll be going over the necessary steps all the way from the Minecraft in-game settings up to Windows optimizations that will help you increase your FPS. I'll be covering a wide variety of tweaks and optimizations in this video, so you may have already done some of them before, but I still highly suggest that you watch through the whole video as you may see something new that you haven't done in the past. By the end of the video, you should end up with a significant performance increase in game. How to significantly increase your FPS in Minecraft. Alright, so the first thing that you guys want to do is you want to go ahead and install Optifine. So in this case, I'm going to be installing Optifine for Minecraft 1.17. So I'm going to head over here, click on Mirror, then hit download, and then save the file. It might take you to an ad website, just exit out of that. After you have done that, make sure to run the file, click install, wait for the Optifine is successfully installed window to pop up, and then you're good to go. Then head over to your Minecraft launcher and you should see Optifine somewhere in this list. If Optifine is not there, make sure to go to new installation and search for Optifine in this list. Alright, so the next thing that you guys want to have is you want to have either one of these clients. From my testing, Lunar Client actually gives you more FPS when compared to Badline Client, and Lunar Client has a much nicer UI than Badline Client does. Badline's UI is kind of big and chunky, and it's not very pleasant to use. So I highly suggest you guys go ahead and install Lunar Client. It's pretty easy and self-explanatory to install. It even showed you how to install it, which is very simple to do. So if you haven't already, make sure to install Lunar Client, and then yeah. Alright, so next up I'm going to be showing you guys how you can add more RAM to Minecraft. Simply adding more RAM to Minecraft increases your FPS by a ton. So I'm going to be showing you guys how to increase RAM on Lunar Client, Badline Client, and the vanilla Minecraft launcher. In the Lunar launcher, go over to settings, set this little slider to half of the RAM you have. So in this case, since I have 16 GB of RAM, I'm going to be setting this to 8. Setting it to a quarter of the RAM you have also works pretty well, but I just have it set to 8 and it works fine for me. In the Badline launcher, head over to settings and set the slider to half of the RAM you have. So in this case, since I have 16 GB of RAM, I'm going to be setting it to 8000 MB. Now in the vanilla Minecraft launcher, it's not as simple as just dragging a slider around. Head over to installations, click on the version, scroll down to JVM arguments, and then set this value to the amount of RAM you want to allocate. So in this case, I'm going to be allocating 8 GB, so I'm going to set this to 8, then click save, and yeah, you've allocated your RAM. Alright, so now guys, I'm going to show you my Optifine settings. So head over to options, video settings, and just copy down the settings I have here. Feel free to pause the video if you need to. And boom, just by doing that, you should see a significant FPS increase. Alright, so now I'm going to show you guys some Windows tweaks and optimizations. Head over to your settings application, and here go to the gaming section. Make sure to turn off Xbox Game Bar. Captures, set this all to off. Game mode, set this to off as well. While game mode might seem like a setting that would actually increase your FPS, from my testing, it does decrease my FPS. But for you it may be different, so you just want to mess around with the setting, test it out with it being on or off, and see what gives you the best performance. So yeah, just make sure to mess around with this, and then yeah, you're good. Next up, go over to background apps, and here just turn this off. You really do not need these applications running in your background, decreasing your FPS and eating up RAM. These are just simply useless. Next up, head over to Power Plan. Alright, so over here, make sure to select Ultimate Performance. If you do not have it, go to Create a Power Plan, set this to High Performance, and in this case, I'm going to be naming it Elon Mosquito. Next, set these both to Never, and then click Create, and then you have a mosquito sitting in your settings. Alright, so next up, I'm going to be showing you guys how you can update your display drivers. So in this case, I'm going to be showing you guys how you can do it for a NVIDIA graphics card. So you want to go over to NVIDIA, driver downloads. Head over to this website. So as you see, I have a 1660 Ti and I'm going to be downloading the game ready driver. So I'm going to click on search. While in this video, I'm not going to be actually showing you guys how you can update your display drivers. It is pretty simple and self-explanatory. You just hit download and follow the installation steps. And if you're still unaware of how to do it, or you're just worried that you're gonna mess something up, there are plenty of tutorials online. I will even link a tutorial down in the description, so make sure to go check that out. The installation is pretty easy and self-explanatory. Overclocking. While in this video, I'm not going to be showing you guys how to overclock your GPU or CPU, I will link some tutorials down in the description below. I have overclocked my GPU before and I can definitely verify that it does give a ton more FPS and it increases your performance. So if you have some extra time and you want to squeeze out that extra performance out of your GPU, then make sure to go check out those tutorials that are linked in the description. It is a tedious thing to do, but it's definitely worth it. Alright, so for the last step, you will be needing a NVIDIA graphics card. So since I have a GTX 1660 Ti, I will be able to access the NVIDIA control panel. So you want to right click anywhere on your desktop and go over to NVIDIA control panel. And here, navigate over to manage 3D settings. And in here, you just want to copy down my settings that I have over here. Now, once you've done that, head over to adjust image settings with preview, and in here make sure it's set to use the advanced 3D image settings. Alright, now that we've made it to the end of the video, I just want to thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope this video helped out. If you have any questions, make sure to comment down below. I'm very confident that you should see a significant FPS increase. With that being said, I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.